Hello, you guys. It's me, Kelly, and this is gonna be a different type of video today. I've never done this before, but I'm gonna be walking you through this mall in my town. It's not quite dead, but it's not alive either. Like, it's on life support. So I just wanted to show you. I love watching these videos on YouTube, so I just thought I would make my own because I have a mall in my town that's like kind of similar. And I have another one too. So if this goes well, I can do the other mall in another video. So this is the Grand Cities Mall in Grand Forks, North Dakota, but everybody calls it the Kmart Mall because Kmart is the anchor store that's been there forever. It's been closed for 2 years, but on the outside it still looks normal, like it would be in business, but it's been closed. Tried really hard to find a picture of it when it opened in the 60s, but I couldn't. But anyways, this was the first mall in town, if I'm correct, and it was like everything. Like, people love to go there. But then another mall opened up called the Columbia Mall. If you stay tuned on my channel, I'm gonna go there soon. But that one opened, and they couldn't really compete with it. So since then, it's been like on life support, like I said. It's been mostly empty until like recently, and you're gonna see that. And I think it's interesting. This mall has been repurposed basically, and you don't always see that. A lot of these malls just get shut down, and that's all she wrote. But this one is still hanging on. So I hope you enjoy. I have fun going through and looking at everything. So here we go. I will go in the mall in a minute, but first I wanted to do a drive around as if you were driving yourself. I know it's standard to walk around the outside, but all these places are in business, so it's kind of like, what's the point? I'm not going to look in the windows. COVID-19 vaccination site, sign of the times, huh? This, I think, is a local business. Most of these places are locally owned. Mayville State University, they hold classes there, and it's all child development teaching type things, but that's really cool. Rumors, the sports bar, and then here is the main door to the mall. That's the one we'll start in a little bit. But here we are, we're driving around. This mall has been around for a really long time. I believe it was the first mall in Grand Forks, which is pretty cool. The building structure, it's all right. It's a little worn out. It could have some updates, but they're just letting it hang for a little bit, so that's cool. But I remember going to this Kmart a lot when I was a kid, and to be honest, it looked just like this. Like, at least on the outside, it looked just like this. Not much has changed. Of course, they had the garden center, and now they have an auto repair shop on the other side, which is interesting because they just use the loading dock, I think, which is a good use of the space. I'm just driving around the back here. I didn't expect to really see much of anything. I'm kind of surprised how many cars are back there because it didn't feel like there was that many people in, but whatever. And then there is a church in here. There's actually 3 churches in the mall, which you'll see, but they have like a daycare program, so there is the park for them. They have volleyball. They have all types of things, you guys. Like, it's insane. You'll see in a minute. It is basically a church in a mall. I didn't know that this didn't go through, so I had to turn around. So this is what the mall mostly is right now, is a huge mega church. Well, a mini mega church called Hope. And when we go inside, you'll see how much they occupy this mall. But it's crazy. They have like a daycare and all that. And then there's a shoe place, a Cost Cutters. This is part of the I don't know if it's part of the church. I think it just goes together, but there's a Christian counseling center. Okay, they don't own the mall though, so there is a international market as well. Sorry, Spitters is not the best. And then we have the bakery, which is a good bakery. And then we have the Women's Pregnancy Center. All right, story time. So I am Jewish. It's a Christian organization, but they do free pregnancy and STD testing. And I needed an STD test, so I went there because it's free. And no STDs, by the way, but during it, they pray for you, and they gave me a Bible, and I still have the Bible because I feel like if I threw it away, God would strike me down. So it is still in my bedroom. Anyways, this is the construction that they're doing, some type of thing. I don't really know what's going on. They probably are trying to clean it up a bit and do more with it, but I'm not exactly sure what. There's a little median here, and I have driven over it so many times, you guys. It's not even funny. I think you can go around it, but I always accidentally go over it. Yeah, it's fine. Alright, there's not much here. Community care center, I'm not exactly sure what that is, but they keep like their vans and stuff. There's somebody, so I'm gonna put the camera down. The camera down because someone was walking and I didn't want to film them. They didn't ask for it. But this is church 2 out of 3. So this is a different one. It's, you know, they're good churches, like whatever. There's so many in one mall though. It's freaking insane to me. Next door we have what is this? A Family Dollar. I didn't know they were shut down. When I drove by, I saw on the window it has a sign that says closed until further notice. I don't know. I don't like Family Dollar because it's not actually a dollar store. It just sounds like it. Anyways, this is the Poplars Music. Believe it's another locally owned music store. I got a violin there one time. I can't play it though, don't worry. And then this is Ferguson Books and more. They have like a crepe shop in there. It's so good. You guys need to stop there if you're in Grand Forks. And then here is the number 2 door. Fun fact, I took dance classes in there because there is a dance studio in there. And my mom didn't pick me up, so I was waiting out there forever and ever and ever. And then my dance teacher came out, and she's like, "You're still here?" I'm like, "Yeah, I'm still here." And she gave me a ride. It was so awkward. I was always the last to be picked up, like, let me tell you. Anyways, that's a little personal. Moving on, we have Ace Hardware. I got a, like, bungee cord because I used to have this old car, and I was trying to pin the seat down because the seat always moved when I was sitting in it. It was so scary. But that's a little drive around of this mall and also a couple stories that I have. You know, memories. Okay, enough personal stories. Let's actually get into the mall here. You'll notice 2 things. I'm trying to dodge my reflection and I'm trying to dodge other people. So it got a little bit awkward, but I hope you enjoy it nonetheless. And I did my best, okay? So here it is going into the mall. You'll see Kmart. I didn't know it was boarded up like that, but that's pretty cool. And then you have the Nature's Bounty, I think. Store. Someone was there, so I quickly moved away. We have this corridor, and I noticed this when I was actually with my dad one time. We went here. There's the Moe's Cafe, which is only open like limited hours. But it looks really good. There used to be a different one there called Dell's that I remember, but it looks like they freshened it up a little bit. And then we have Chelsea Sherwood Photography. It's so crazy that businesses are back here though, because in my opinion it looks a little creepy, like we're in a psych ward, but you know, that's all right. Not all of these are filled, but some of them are, and I was really surprised. It looks like there is a tax service there. I kind of wonder what it looks like inside. And then this was cute. I was not expecting this. This is Jade's Lash and Beauty Lounge. It looks really cute. I'm sure it sounds like she's young by the name of it and the look of it. And this is like her startup, I'm pretty sure, which is pretty cool. It's good for her. I want to get my lashes done. So that one surprised me and I thought that was really cool. But anyways, back down the freaking psych ward hallway. And we're about to see the rest of the mall. Yeah, like I was saying, I went canvassing one time. They used to have a freaking office for Heidi Heidkamp in here. If you know who that is, North Dakota politics. But they had an office, like they put anything in this mall. Like I swear, doesn't matter what it is, put it in the mall. Okay, there's the Kmart again. I remember when it closed. I made a video actually.
The Grand Forks Kmart is going out of business because of me.
Everything in North Dakota is wood, I swear to God. But anyways, here is the new restaurant called Moe's. There was one called Dell's here, and it was open forever. And it was so old-fashioned. It felt like you were going back in time when you stepped there. They never did any renovations. They always had the same people working there. It was insane. Let me show you, actually. So this is it. It looks like something from a TV show where people would go eat, but that's Dell's. Remember there was this weird goth girl in my journalism class in like 9th grade, and she had 666 tattooed on her vagina, and she worked there. So this is the Grand Cities Mall Event Center. I don't know how much events they do there, but there's a therapist office on the other side where I used to go, but I accidentally ran up my bill and I owe them like $200, so I don't go there anymore. Anyways, this is the directory of the mall. Look how many things are actually filled. I was shocked. I had no idea there's that many businesses in here. Like, I wouldn't have called it dead if I had known how much was in here. But it's repurposed more than anything, and you'll see that. But there it is, the Grand Cities Mall. They still have Kmart on the directory, I guess, because it's technically still there. But that's where we are, and then that's the whole thing. Like, it's kind of big. Like, it's small, but it's big. There's a lot in it. But there's the Rumors Plaza, and there's that. It's fall right now, so you can see a lot of little decorations. I think it's pretty cute. Not sure who decorated, but it's nice. It's a nice touch. Then that's the other side of the bar. This is a like shadow box for a vacuum place. I've never seen that before. And then there's this bulletin board, pretty empty like the mall, not gonna lie. But look at this handwritten ad. It's just like so wholesome. I don't know. It literally is like going back in time, stepping in here. Like, not gonna lie. And then there's this old ass vending machine too. Like, look at that.
That's awesome.
And yeah, this is the mall. Chilling in the kitchen. I think, yeah, this is the kitchen for the daycare center. And then they have this Raptors PC place. Honestly, one of the only places in town to get your computer fixed besides Best Buy. And then there is a barber shop here. There's not too many in town, so it's nice that they have that, I guess. And then what else? I left in some of the background noise just so you can get the full feeling. There's a Humane Society in here. I had no idea. Like, there's everything in here, to be honest. You can like literally adopt a fucking cat or dog or reptile. Insane. Over here, there are the old things. Like, look at this shit. Look at this. Oh my god. Like, I remember going on those when I was a kid. It's crazy. Like, it looks worn out and a little creepy, but that's so cool that it's still there. It's insane. And then there's a gun shop right by the kids' play place. Next door, we have the International Market where you can get all kinds of food. This town has a lot of refugees. It's cool they can get their food and ingredients that they need. And for anybody, to be honest, but I think that's the main audience here. Massage chairs. And then I saw these pumpkins It's so cute. I wasn't sure what I was looking at first, but they did a competition like of all the pumpkins, and then you can vote for which one you like the best. The pumpkins are all from the different businesses in the mall. They like decorated them and they put them there, and I think that's really cute. This is me realizing that you have to vote for them, so I decided to go back around and see which one I liked. This is me doing that. I found that one, the pink one from the Lash Place, and I thought it was so cute. So that's the one I decided to vote for. That's me putting my vote in. Cute. And then I realized that they have like a high school, Hope's the church, right? They have a high school program. I tried to look into the mirror or the window to see if it was like an actual school, just because it said high school, but I think it's just where the kids go to church. And then what is this? Hope Kids, I think that's elementary age, so drop students there. They have Halloween thing, and then a watch place next door. See what I mean about the wood though? And then there's more church stuff on the other side. They have the motor vehicle place too. They have WIC. Things are a little weird here because there's a man standing there and I didn't want him to try and convert me or whatever. They also have a Presbyterian church. Did you see that? So that's church number 3, but that one is really tiny. I had to wait forever there at that motor vehicle place one time. And then I got there and I didn't have my right documents, so I had to go back. But anyways, this is the church office. If you look at the floors, they're really old and stuff, but I think the foyer is really cute for the church. It looks nice. And then you go down this hallway. It's pretty empty, to be honest, but if you notice, like, all these places are actually full. Like, I'm shocked. They have a shoe repair place. I tried to look in a little bit, but I don't know. The thing is that they're all closed though, if you notice. Probably because it's Sunday. I think a lot of these places are just closed on Sunday. I don't even remember what was open. The health food store. And that's it. And the bar. It's insane, but there's a Cost Cutters. It looks old-fashioned too. All of these look old-fashioned. It's insane. So I had to look it up. I just looked it up, and the church did, in fact, buy the entire mall. So that makes sense why there's so much religious stuff. And I guess if they own the mall, they just let people rent then. I don't know. A little bit of advertisement on the side. But yeah, that's this side of the mall. There's a little bit left. I think there's one more wing to look at, but this area right here is mainly the church. There's little parts of the church like scattered here and there and other like religious like places, but this is the main area. And then I saw this piano. I thought it was cool. Someone had decorated it. Project 88. I was trying to figure out what that was, but Prairie Symphony, something local. I thought that was cool, so I looked at it for a little bit. We're back to the gun place and the children's play place. Yeah. And then these candies, you see these sometimes, but this is also a sign of the times. Like, everyone remembers those if you were born before 1990 or before 96 or 2000, whatever. This, I believe, is a travel agency from the looks of it. Still looks old-fashioned. There's the Mickeys. Probably do like Mickey cruise, like Disney cruises and stuff like that. I think that's what they're getting at. But yeah, and then you can go down here. What is all this? I don't remember. Hold on. This is a place for kids to take music lessons. The little bench is so cute. Earn While You Learn, that's part of the pregnancy center. I guess they have incentives to take parenting classes, and for doing that, they have stuff that you can get for your baby, car seats, all that type of thing, which is nice. That shit's expensive. But that's pretty much the deal with that. Over here, it's not a lot,
but there is the bakery. Oh, for heaven's cakes. Okay. Church, I see what you did there. I think she named it herself though. I think this is a independent place. It was there before the church owned it, I'm pretty sure. So that's the bakery. They have like cupcakes and shit. Pregnancy center, if you're in Grand Forks, they'll help you out, but they're gonna take you to church while they do it. Here is just a little overview of everything else. The Forks Vacuum Place. A couple of things next door. The Mayville School again. All that types of things. There was kids and like a family playing, so I didn't want to be too invasive here. So that's what was happening. Now we have Grand Forks BS. I can't tell you what that is. And then there is an antique mall. I don't like those because I'm afraid I'm gonna break something. There is the chiropractor, but wait, it's the religious chiropractor. Power of Christ controls your back problems. Then is this empty? That might be one of the only empty ones. I'm proud of them though, for real. This is the North Dakota Ballet Company. This is where I used to dance. It was pretty good. I liked it there. I was just really bad at it, but you know, it is what it is. And then this is the last little section I think that we're gonna look at here. It's good. I think it's one of the best dance studios in town. So it's interesting because it's like in this mall, right? But it's the best in town. Like, it's bougie, right? But the setting isn't that bougie. But they've been there for a long time. They had one other location and then they switched to the mall quite a long time ago, like 15 years, like a long time ago, because I was little and I went there. But anyways, there's that. I don't know what I was doing. I think I thought I stopped recording, but I didn't. Anyways, this is pretty much it. The Ferguson Books. They had a different location too. It might still be there. I think there might be 2 locations in town, which is really good for a local business. But we don't have any other bookstores. But yeah, this is the mall. We have the trees and the benches. That's my mom's, actually. She doesn't work there anymore at the fire hall, but when she did, she put that there. So I was shocked it was still there, actually. I was. Then we have our sign of the times, our COVID-19. So that's the tour of that mall. I'm so awkward, like, filming and everything, but I hope you liked it. I think maybe as a little treat, I'm gonna go up to the Kmart door and see what I can see in there. So other than that, thank you so much for watching. If you want more, subscribe. I'm scared. I feel like there's ghosts or something. Oh, it's like all taken down. I don't want you to see my reflection. See, that's the thing. Oh my god. Shit. You see that?